game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, Rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside. And they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And yes, it's good.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Outside, White. It's Thomas, high post. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Porter Jr.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
2 shots.
That's good from Ball.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Ball hits them both. And it's Houston's ball. Porter kicks to Martin. And the pass to Smith. He dishes it to Green. 5 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Smith the pass to Porter. Now Martin. Back to Porter. Pass to Green. Outside for Martin. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Houston ball.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And here's Green outside.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 3. Thomas gets the bucket.
From Zach Levine.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Martin. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Smith kicks to Green. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
White off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Green. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. The offensive rebound, Martin. That one goes in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's White. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Now, here's Porter. They lead by 4. Passes it to Green. Thomas with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Here's Şengün after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside for Martin. And here's Green outside. Drills it from outside. Green's got 7.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Outside Thomas. Knocked loose. Porter with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's the feed to Green. Pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Outside Levine. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Levine. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White, shooting 1.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now here's Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Green. There's the pass to Smith. Shoots over DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Good D by Thomas.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside Levine. Thomas dishes to Levine. That ties it up. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Porter, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Pass to Şengün, fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Outside, Green. Passes to Martin. Back to Green. Here's Şengün. And they pick up 2. Şengün's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Smith the pass to Porter. Now Şengün. He's guarded by Thomas. Can't hit that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11 range. So great blood.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for DeRozan. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. Alex Caruso is checked in for Kobe White. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lonzo Ball. Now, here's Tate. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here is Green. He's got 7, down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance. Houston leading by 9. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and LaVine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Thomas. And it's Ball in at the 1. Şengün, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Ball, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. Outside, Martin. The kick out to Porter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. White, left side. Here's Thomas. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Christopher. Martin with it. Outside, Porter. Outside, Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Smith with it. Now defended by LaVine. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. The pass to Smith. A second chance effort. Pass to Martin. Here's the teardrop. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Ball dishes to Thomas. And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, how about how vertical DeRozan gets? Robs the defense of a chance to contest, and the bench, they are absolutely loving that.
Houston leading by 7. Here is Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Şengün. Fades. Chicago grabs the miss. Thomas got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And the first one drops.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. LaVine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Christopher. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Knicks in New York. And that one drops for him. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Bulls, you dance team.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Şengün. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over DeRozan. Good. He hits the jump shot. Smith's got 6.
And this is what's expected of Smith at the pro level, to be aggressive in trying to score.
Thomas passes to DeRozan. The Rockets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That's a 2 from Martin. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Back to Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, no matter what you throw at him, this kid is unflappable. He's muscling through defensive contact and still scoring. That's impressive.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against New York was outstanding. He added 27 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident he can build on that prior success.
One shot.
And that one falls for White.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Houston moving the ball around. Porter against Ball. That's a 2 from Martin. Here's Şengün. Thomas with the block.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Back to Ball. To the middle. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Christopher. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Martin. Outside Porter. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And the pull's going the other way now. Here's Ball. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
LaVine against Martin. Passes it to Christopher. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Thomas finds Levine. Outside for Thomas. Ball, the pass to Thomas. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Houston making a switch. Garuba's checked in.
Usman Garuba.
Here's Levine. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Porter. Off the mark, and the drop continues. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. In the corner, it's Martin. Pass to Christopher. Over White. Here's Şengün. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And so here is Houston. And White kicks the ball. And there's the pass to Thomas. Inside, here's White. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 9 assists now tonight. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against New York. Now here's Porter. 8 points his last outing, and it's Josh Christopher with the foul.
Josh Christopher.
That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
The Bulls 52. The Rockets 44. Here they come, fans. Turn your
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for Houston, Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Back to Porter. Shoots over Ball. And that one comes up a bit short. Bulls leading by 8. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Clock at 4. It's Porter outside. Doesn't go for it. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Thomas passes to DeRozan. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. DeRozan's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
Martin, the pass to Green. Shoots from the line. Here's Şengün.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Smith feeling it out a bit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
White goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. White's got 14 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Green kicks to Porter. Pass to Şengün. Back to Porter. Over LaVine. Here's Şengün. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Thomas. Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Well, you throw it his way, and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Outside Green. Back to Porter. Now Şengün. He's got 12. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Kevin Porter.
Rocket substitution, Josh Christopher.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, this is exactly DeRozan's role. He's a natural-born scorer, and he does it in a lot of different ways.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Christopher. Houston moving the ball around. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. Green inside the three-point line. They get it back. Here's Şengün. Jacks up a 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
The line for the Bulls.
You got to play without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And he can't hit the second.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Thomas with it. Now Green defending. Thomas dishes to DeRozan. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 8. Right side Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Thomas passes to White, and the shot is good. White's got 4 this quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass the ball. Goes up on the block. Bucket is good. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got a nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Back to Green. Here's Christopher. Kicks it to Martin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Smith. He feeds it to Green. Green draws the double. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 20.
I don't think Green knows how to slow down or back off. I mean, even with the defense right in his face, he's going right at it inside.
Feeds it to DeRozan. Over Smith. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's just zoned in. And in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
The pass to Şengün. And that one is hammered home.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Smith outside. Knocked away. Thomas with the ball. Now Smith defending. Outside for Thomas. Pass to White. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ball against Green. Passes it to Martin. Houston needs to get a shot. Green. They get it back. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for White. The Rockets also changing it up. Garuba's checked in, and it's Jayshawn Tate in for Kenyon Martin. Williams kicks the ball. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Williams in the post. He's against Green. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points so far.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
They grab their own miss. Yep, that one goes.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that back door.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
Thomas, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Tate. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now here's Levine. Defense is right there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Rockets.
Thomas at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. Rockets trail by 13. Outside, Green. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Ball. He's got 10. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Free throw line jump shot. Offensive rebound. And the lead is down inside single digits.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second-chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Thomas dishes to Williams. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Outside, Green. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Tate with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading by 11. Williams passes to Thomas. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Garuba. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Thomas. Ball, the pass to Thomas. And that one, good. And that's now 9 points for P.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball, is very consistent at looking to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Tate. Now the pass to Garuba. Porter against Ball. Sinks the triple.
3-point.
He has 7.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's got 9. Here's Vucevic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good if it goes. Off target with that shot. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Chicago leading by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
He's making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
Nikola Vucevic. One shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
White and Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Thomas. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And a wide open look for Porter. Another miss by Houston.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Vucevic. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
Houston moving it around. And the call, and it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
This game has been his from the start. His passing has been absolutely incredible and on point. And because of this, he and his teammates have benefited greatly.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Tate. Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Pass to Levine. Kept alive. Vucevic dishes to Thomas. Vucevic trying to get open. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Vucevic.
And that gets him the touchdown, the triple-double. He's been so dynamic tonight, providing his team with everything that it needs.
Passes it to Martin. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
A fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. In the corner, it's Martin. Porter finds Green. Back to Porter. Thomas with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, White. Lobbed up there for Thomas. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Martin. He can't get that one. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls leading by 18. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Chicago again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Vucevic defending. And the shot is long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Houston.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and you can't help but appreciate what an excellent game it was for P.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And they get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first
foul. Shooting for Houston.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. At the line for Chicago, Thomas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Thomas. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ashley Christopher. Back to Washington. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Thomas. Goes back up. Misses the layup. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
They been snoozing, I've been cruising, ain't no losing off these VVS is bruising, diamonds. Vegas can't be choosing, so she give me what I want. She be talking crazy, want my baby, I'm like, what? Remember she was frontin', now she when I want. In my zone like 2-3, but I ball like 1-on-1. She said that she love me, Guess I'm from Kentucky, I got bluegrass in my bluegrass. She went back to Lex and told me hit her when I come. Know her, but I better like a basic, but she fun. She play hard to get, but I ain't chasing after none. While I'm chasing after one, to that bag, through that dash. Not my only fan, but she know she got a man, and I know that mad. Baby, put it in that Louis bag. I be dropping hits, these missing like my dad. You ain't, and that's on. I don't know that engine, I just bought it cause it's fast. Like my suspension, I got on my dash. They been cruising, I've been cruising, ain't no losing off these VVS is bruising, diamonds. Vegas can't be choosing, so she give me what I want. She be talking crazy, want my baby, I'm like, what? Remember she was frontin', now she when I want. In my zone like 2-3, but I ball like one-on-one. She said that she love me, shh. Yes, I'm from Kentucky, I got bluegrass in my bluegrass.